Hello, this is Victor Santana with Stock Hunters video for August 27th. How's everybody doing? Hope everything's going well. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at what's been going on in the market. So let's go ahead and take a real quick look and see what trends we could find here. So here we are looking at a daily chart here going back 3 months here. And this is TMW, which is the U.S. Total Market ETF. So let's go ahead and start right up on this here and pull up my little pin. Okay, here we go. So as you can see here, we're under the 200-day moving average here, represented by the red line here. We have the orange line here for the 100. And it looks like those are getting ready to cross over here as well. Short-term trend line, the 20, which is the green one here, the dotted green line, we are under it, so we are in a bearish sentiment still. Okay, so we don't think we're going to be going above it. If we do, it may be just as high as up in this area here before it slams us back down. So let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on here. And this is what we're seeing here. And let me just switch over something here. See here. A color. If I can get the color to work. Here we go. Okay. Now, we tend to like to go with the MACD here and picking up stocks under the 0 mark here, and that's exactly where we're at here. Alright, so here we notice that the stocks have been trending downward here, like so, but at the same time we see the MACD bars headed upward here. So we got a lower low here, but this is higher than where this one was here. So that's a good sign here. So this is why I'm coming in and making these short-term recommendations here. So based on that here, we are considering entering here. It's slightly above this candle here. So we're looking at the 79, maybe 45 mark here. And then we're going to go ahead and put our exits right here. Or if you want to be extra conservative, right under this line here. Okay, our target price now is going to be right around in this area here, the $81. But if we really get a good strong move up next couple of weeks, it will be up in this area here. Okay, but not likely, most likely over here. So we pretty much got a 1-to-1 ratio here. So okay. So that at least on the overall market here, we are looking positive. So let's go and break these down into individual indices. Let's go ahead and look at the Dow real quick. And at the Dow here, we're looking at the Dow. And as you can see here, let me get the pointer here. Alright. And with the Dow, we are having prices headed downward like so, but at the same time the histogram is telling us prices are going up soon. So now that we got this little bar going on the positive side for us here, we're going to go ahead and consider entering right in this area. So if we get a upward movement continuation from Friday, we enter here, and we're going to go ahead and put our stops right here, right in this area here. Okay, target price most likely will be right up in this area, in general area, up in this area here. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Now we're looking at the SPY, which is the S&P 500, and from what we see here, we also have where, excuse me, okay, we have, let me get that pin back here, we have the prices headed downward. And if you move your eyes down here, we've got that positive tick. We are under the 0 mark here, and the MACD is headed upward. So that's a good thing here. So we're going to go ahead and consider entering if we break up higher at 107 with an exit at right in this area here. Alright, so let's move on to the next one. Let's look at the Nasdaq QQQ. And looking at the Nasdaq here, we are like we've trended downward, like so, right here. And if you know what I'm going to say next, we look at the MACD. We're under the 0, and the histogram bars are headed upward, like so. So that means we are interested in getting in if we break higher. Okay. Now in this case here, let me just get the eraser here. Got the wrong location here. All right. Let's go in right in this area here. All right. We make a higher high, and they're right there. And from there, we're going to go ahead and we're going to put our exit strategy to protect ourselves right there. Okay. Now our target, okay, will be right around in this area up here. Okay, so that's going to be our target. Okay, not very good risk to reward, but we're in a downtrend, and this is just for being a quick trade in and out, 1 week more or less. All right, and then the Russell's 2000, which normally leads the market direction, and what we're looking at here is prices have been going down like so. We are under the 0 here, right so, and now we are, histogram is trending up higher like so, which is good. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put an entry, recommended entry there with an exit. Okay, I mean typically we would put it here at the bottom bounce, but in this case this is pretty far down. We would then just recommend as a second level right here to be extra conservative. Alright, target price. Alright, target price in this case here could be right around in this area here, or as high as here. Alright, so that's what we think here. Alright, so now let me give you two ideas. One is Lithium, brand new ETF, and not much history to go by, so this is going to be kind of a speculative play. And with the speculative play here, what we see here again, price is going down while MACD headed up like so, with we're under the 0, which is good here. Alright, so now what we want to do is then consider getting in right here and this just slightly above. Alright, which I would recommend right here at 1632. Alright, and our exits will be right here, below, 1 cent below it. Okay, and then the last one here, okay, is EEM, which is our emerging markets, because global looks pretty good, and so we're going to go ahead and consider getting into global. And let's get that pin back here. Alright, get our line. Alright, global, you can see prices have been going down like so. We are under the 0 like so, and you can see here the histogram is getting smaller like so. Alright, so those are good signs. So what we're going to do is consider entering just slightly above 40.50 right here. Alright, with our exits right here, 39.31 plus 1 cent below it to protect ourselves. Okay, as far as our target, okay, we can have a target right up in this area, possibly. So there's something to keep an eye on. And once it hits our target, definitely we have to go in and move our stops pretty much at break even right up in this area to protect our money from what we gain. Alright, so that is pretty much it. Until next time, may the trend be our friend and be on the right side of the market. Remember, be ready. This is going to be short bounced. Overall trend is still down, and once we see those inverse ETFs kicking in, we'll go in and enter those. Till then, take care.